All right, so if you are at the net disassembly and reassembly station, then you're going to see something that looks like this. It will likely be one of our white mesh silt rakes or silt nets, but the process is exactly the same, no matter which size or type of net you have on ProTough. So the first thing that you would want to do is remove the handle. Now ordinarily, if you were replacing a part on this, let's say you're replacing the handle, you would need to remove these 3 screws. Obviously that's easy. Everybody knows how to do that, so we're not doing screws in the competition. So the first stage is you would take off your sleeve and then you would separate the 2 halves of the handle. Those come off very easily. No problems there. The next step, of course, is going to be removing the rim. Now to remove the rim, you're going to pry it off from one end, and you're going to just work your way around from that end to the other. So we're just going to pry this off of the frame, and you can see that that comes off, and then we're all set there. Now, once you have the rim removed, then of course, obviously, if you wanted to change out your net, if we sent you a new net under warranty, then you have to remove that. This zipper allows you to remove that from the frame. It's fairly easily. So in this competition, you need to make sure that you separate all pieces, including the net from the rim, or the frame rather. Once you have that fully disassembled, then you can start reassembling. So the first thing is to put the net on, zipper it up, okay? Once it's zippered on, then the next step that I generally recommend is instead of putting on the plastic rim, I would put on the actual frame first, or excuse me, the handle first. And the reason that I do that is because then it allows you to center the net and the rim properly on the frame. So we're just going to set those 2 in, then we're going to set this top piece on. And then once that's on, then obviously you can see that you can then adjust your net a little bit to center that. And then the next stage, of course, now of course we want to put on the sleeve, but the next stage, of course, is then going to be setting on the rim. So you're going to start at one end, obviously. So we'll just start at this end, give ourselves about a 1/2 inch, maybe a little bit less off of the handle. And then you're just going to press this on all the way around. Make sure on the front that it's angled out. It makes it easier to press that on at the front. Also, obviously makes it easier to skim the bottom or scrape the bottom of the pool when you're cleaning up leaves from the bottom. And then we're just going to run this all the way around. Now, once we've got it, then we're going to press this all the way around with your fingers on the underneath side to make sure that that frame is fully inserted up into the rim. And then you're completely done.